The film opens with Emmanuelle arriving at a lavish resort and exclusive hotel located in a beautiful tropical setting. Exuding quiet confidence, she captures the attention of the staff almost immediately. Inside her suite, she requests lip balm from a maid and initiates a subtle interrogation inquiring about the maid's tenure and enjoyment of her work. The maid, apprehensive yet honest, unwittingly becomes part of Emmanuelle's exploration of boundaries. Later that morning, Emmanuelle addresses the hotel manager about a waiter who was caught peeping at her while she showered. The manager offers an apology but minimizes the incident, attributing it to the waiter's fascination with her beauty. Emmanuelle, maintaining her composure, underscores the inappropriateness of such behavior while expressing her disdain for insincere compliments. As she strolls the resort grounds, Emmanuelle observes the interactions of guests and staff, dissecting their behaviors. She has a spirited conversation with a charming older male guest who seems to grasp her enigmatic persona. Their dialogue touches upon philosophical ideas of pleasure and self-control, with Emmanuelle presenting herself as a seeker of truth through lived experiences, embracing her disconnection from societal norms. In the privacy of her room, Emmanuelle's flirtation with the maid deepens. She compliments the maid's scent, lightly brushes her hand, and offers her perfume. The interaction, charged with tension, culminates in Emmanuelle inviting the maid to sit beside her, where she continues her probing questions. This moment unveils Emmanuelle's complex nature, both genuinely sensual and psychologically dominant. Meanwhile, Emmanuelle witnesses a young couple in a quarrel by the pool. She later engages with the woman, tenderly proposing that loyalty should not stifle desire. The woman is intrigued as Emmanuelle orchestrates a scenario allowing the couple to explore their individual curiosities, thus testing the limits of their mutual trust. Emmanuelle's role crystallizes as a catalyst. She encourages self-exploration without coercing action, simply opening doors for others to wander through. One night, Emmanuelle dines with the older guest, their conversation rich with erotic allusions and veiled challenges. He accuses her of manipulation, likening her interactions to strategic moves in a chess game. Emmanuelle rejoices in his words but does not refute them, responding that many fear their own desires and she merely empowers their exploration. The sexual tension escalates, yet she skillfully maintains a balance of power and restraint, which becomes an integral part of the enjoyment for both. Back in her luxurious suite, Emmanuelle develops a deeper bond with her maid Sophie. She schools Sophie in the art of confidence, teaching her poise, movement, and speech. Emmanuelle guides her to the mirror, encouraging her to recite affirmations about beauty and self-control. Sophie eagerly embraces these teachings, becoming mesmerized by Emmanuelle's enchanting world. Their emotional and sensual connection culminates in a kiss, igniting a complex affair. However, the relationship is not entirely equal. Emmanuelle always maintains an edge, subtly controlling the dynamics without Sophie realizing. In another scene, Emmanuelle visits a private masseur for a massage that unfolds into a wordless seduction. The encounter is charged yet maintains a sense of refinement, prioritizing mood over physical explicitness. Emmanuelle's pleasure remains quiet and observant as she seems to watch herself as much as she engages with her partner. During a beach bonfire party at the hotel, Emmanuelle becomes the center of attention. Dressed in a flowing gown, she radiates charisma and draws everyone's focus. With the music playing, she beckons Sophie to join her in a slow, hypnotic dance that captivates the audience and heightens the palpable erotic energy between the two. As Emmanuelle whispers to Sophie, they share a kiss fully visible to the guests, a moment that is both celebratory and disruptive, challenging social norms. After the party, the hotel manager confronts Emmanuelle, expressing concern that her actions could threaten the hotel's reputation by unsettling guests. Emmanuelle responds defiantly, arguing that it is repression, not freedom, that poses a threat. She challenges him, accusing him of hypocrisy, prioritizing appearances over the authentic expression of truth and desire. As time goes on, Emmanuelle's dominating influence starts to wane. Sophie, once submissive, begins to assert her own desires and inquiries. She tells Emmanuelle that she wishes to experience life on her own terms, which unnerves Emmanuelle, who realizes she has ignited a spark of independence that may be slipping from her control. In search of reassurance, Emmanuelle seeks the counsel of an older man, but instead of comfort, he confronts her about the loneliness that comes with playing God. He observes that her quest to understand desire has led her away from genuine connection, leaving Emmanuelle shaken by her introspection. In a last-ditch effort to regain control, Emmanuelle attempts to create a romantic, sensual atmosphere for Sophie, lighting candles and playing music. However, Sophie does not come, leaving Emmanuelle to wait alone in silence, her disconnection palpable as she gazes out at the deserted beach below. Emmanuelle, 2024, reinterprets the iconic character from the 1970s erotic cinema set within the lavish confines of a tropical resort. The film captures Emmanuelle, a confident and wealthy woman whose journey of self-discovery, desire, and power unfolds through her keen observations of those around her. The narrative effectively showcases her seductive curiosity and complex interactions, all while she navigates the intricate dynamics between her and the people who serve her. The movie begins with Emmanuelle's arrival at the upscale hotel, where her striking presence immediately draws attention. She exudes an aura of poise and self-assuredness, an embodiment of sensuality that intrigues both guests and staff alike. Upon her arrival, she engages with a young hotel employee, requesting lip balm, and quickly slips into a role of observation. As she takes in her surroundings, her seemingly innocent inquiries about the lives of others reveal her deeper fascination with desire and the quest for authenticity amidst a backdrop of deception. An early moment of tension arises when Emmanuelle becomes aware of a male employee spying on her during a private shower. She confronts the hotel manager about the breach of privacy. Though he offers an apology, he attempts to charm her, overlooking the gravity of the incident. However, Emmanuelle makes it clear that she values sincere admiration over superficial flattery. This incident underscores a central theme of the film, her quest for genuine connections in a world rife with masks and pretenses. As Emmanuelle settles into the resort life, she crafts intricate and ambiguous relationships, especially with a young maid who captivates her interest. The maid's beauty and quiet strength appeal to Emmanuelle, prompting her to experiment with the power dynamics at play. Their interactions are charged with an undercurrent of tension as Emmanuelle subtly introduces elements of seduction while still respecting the boundaries of consent. The narrative highlights Emmanuelle's desire to push those boundaries, carefully navigating a landscape of power and vulnerability. As she interacts with the resort staff and fellow guests, the film explores deeper themes of human nature, including desire, control, and release, mirroring the rhythmic ebb and flow of the ocean waves. The conclusion comes full circle as dawn breaks and Emmanuelle walks along the shoreline, embodying a complex tapestry of emotions, melancholy, peace, and quiet wonder. As the film closes, it encapsulates her multifaceted journey, leaving audiences to reflect on the nature of desire, authenticity, and the nuances of human connection. Culmination of her influence leads to an intoxicating atmosphere where the boundaries of desire and propriety blur. The party becomes a microcosm of the film's exploration of eroticism, with Emmanuelle at its helm, reveling in both her power and vulnerability. As Emmanuelle continues to navigate her relationships, the themes of control and seduction gain complexity. Her interactions with the older man deepen. He serves as both a mentor and a rival, pushing her to confront her own understanding of desire and autonomy. Their exchanges are provocative, revealing the intricacies of emotional manipulation and self-awareness in sexual dynamics. This relationship highlights the dualities present in human connections, seeking liberation through pleasure while grappling with the inherent power struggles that accompany intimacy. Emmanuelle's influence extends to the hotel staff and guests alike, capturing their innermost cravings and inhibitions. The married couple succumbs to infidelity, illustrating the fragility of commitment when faced with temptation. The voyeuristic tendencies of the hotel employee reflect the film's critique of desire's exhibitionist side. Each scenario Emmanuelle orchestrates brings forth a myriad of responses, showcasing her ability to awaken suppressed emotions in those around her while simultaneously wrestling with her own. Sophie's transformation becomes a focal point of the narrative. Initially enamored by Emmanuelle's allure, Sophie evolves from a passive observer to an assertive individual who challenges Emmanuelle's authority. This shift indicates a significant theme of empowerment through sexuality as Sophie learns to navigate her own desires and boundaries. Their relationship oscillates between teacher-student and lover-dominant dynamics, emphasizing the blurred lines between empowerment and control. The lavish party acts as a critical juncture, elevating the erotic tension to new heights. Emmanuelle's performance captivates the guests, underscoring her capacity to command the space through her embodiment of sexual freedom. The event becomes a vivid representation of her journey, a testament to her creative manipulation of societal norms and personal desires. In summary, the film encapsulates a nuanced exploration of eroticism, power, and the complexities of human relationships. Emmanuelle's interactions with various characters serve as a lens for examining desire's dual nature, both liberating and constrictive. Through her provocative influence, the film ultimately challenges viewers to reflect on their own understanding of pleasure, autonomy, and the intricate dance of seduction that defines human connection. If you enjoy watching this video, then subscribe to Angel Recaps for the latest movies explanation.